Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Natty 19 podcast. This is Jonathan Marshall, and we are back again, bringing the D&D to you. If you like what we're doing here and you want to support us, you can go over to iTunes and leave us a written review. That helps us a bunch. You can also find us on Patreon if you prefer to support us that way. If you've got the gold pieces, we appreciate it. It's also worth mentioning we do offer some bonus content over there for our patrons of various support tiers. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I'm pretty sure we're still doing that. I've been busy.
We are still doing that, but I think some changes might be coming in the next couple of months to Patreon. So
okay, yeah. In a good way or bad?
In a good way.
Good way. Okay,
I like it
because change can go either way, I think. So. Yeah, if you're curious about that, you could go over there. It's patreon.com/natty19 for all of the info. But for now, it's time to bring the music. Because we've got a Natty 19 episode number 75.
Is it 76?
76. 76, mother.
The death of Savro.
He might just pass his saving throw and be fine.
Maybe nothing.
I know.
On top of all that, I might not be the only one to die tonight.
That is technically true.
It is technically true. I just did it. I repeated. I said I was going to call it out when I did it, and I just did it. So
Don't sweat it.
We're like literally 10 seconds into the episode.
I told you I do it all the time. Before we get into this, did the music play yet?
Yeah, we played the music.
Zavril. We left. Let's do a quick recap. I'm really excited about what's about to happen here, so let's just do a quick recap.
You son of a bitch.
You guys came in through the fan blades. You flew in, which was cool. You saw the flying birds on the wall. Zavril called that one. And then you entered the tomb of... Which one was this? The Sioux monster.
It was the monkey.
No.
What was his name?
Wongo.
Yes.
Wongo?
Wongo.
Wongo was the
That's
Sioux
right.
monster. You guys entered... You've discovered Wongo's resting place, essentially. And there was 3 chests behind that sarcophagus. One was an onyx chest. What was the second one? A rusty chest, right? And then the third one was a silver frosty one. Yeah. Now, after all of you kind of gathered in this room, you figured out, you saw the keys on the inside. The keys turned from the inside. After you figured that out, a few people went inside of these boxes, one in each box. Zavril went in the onyx box.
Yes.
Should have known better.
Who went in the rusty one? Because that's fun too.
I'm not sure.
I know Svitlongi was in the frost.
That's what I thought.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so I'm
Irene
in-
was in the rusty one. And then, yes, Svitlongi lastly was in the silver frosty chest. Now, so you guys were in the chest. And when you turned the keys turned from the inside. The corresponding button for each chest appeared on Wongo's sarcophagus as the keys turned. Leaving Copernicus outside facing these buttons, he mashes them.
Button masher.
These dirty little drow fingers.
He mashes. I thought it was a good scene. We talked about it a little bit off air. I liked it. I liked Copernicus's decision to mash all 3 at the same time. Now, as that happened, the sarcophagus turned to a brittle, crystalline material, revealing what was inside of it, which was a mummified Sioux monster holding a horrific-looking mace, dark mace. Now, also, Right as Copernicus sees this transition of the sarcophagus, a series of explosions, muffled explosions. You
Shut your dirt mouth.
That's exactly what Cappy was thinking.
A series of muffled explosions sound from behind you, Copernicus, within those chests. What have I done? And boom, the traps are triggered. Now, Zavril,
Want to get to me last?
I kind of want to get to you right away, but maybe you're right. All three of you, this happens instantly at the same time. You're inside this box, and this magical trap inside the box with you triggers. Now, I imagine your eyes widen at the sudden realization that you're about to be engulfed by whatever respected explosion is going to happen.
I don't know about you guys, but if I'm in the middle of an explosion, I shut my eyes.
I do too.
Yeah, but you got to realize that you had probably an eternity. You had an eternity in that moment.
See,
The trap triggers, your eyes widen, and you can think all sorts. Yeah, your life flashes before your eyes, they say.
Now, can Cappy take an action at the same time as everyone else is rolling their saving throws? Or
An action?
yeah,
No.
You get a joint.
No,
my
you
chest.
can't do that.
can I have a reaction?
You can have a reaction in the while this is
Okay.
you mashing the buttons, click, boom, boom. So I mean, you could react to that, but no go on an action, my friend. This is an instantaneous effect.
So if we see Zavril's life flash before his eyes, what does that look like?
Well, we don't know.
What kind of music?
Let's see.
But
But I was thinking about going back.
forever.
I was thinking
Is that
about
Highlander?
or
fucked up.
Queen.
Right, but it's from Highlander.
Queen. Is that Highlander? I haven't seen them in forever. Didn't the lead singer die or something?
Got his head chopped off. Well, I was just thinking a reaction counter spell. I don't know if that would do us any good here, but it feels like something Cappy would at least put into effect.
You could certainly try. I'll allow any reaction you want to attempt. As to whether or not the mechanics will work, that's up to the mechanics.
Right.
But if you want to try that, absolutely.
Nah, he's dead as fuck.
Yeah, but even if he passes, what does that mean? Half damage?
No damage.
Oh, really?
Shit.
Okay. Pushing the onyx button. No, that's Zavril's. Pushing the rusty iron button. Irame, you're in the rusty iron chest when this magical trap triggers. You're inside of it. You definitely feel a wave of something happening as all your metal objects begin to vibrate slightly. Every metal object on your person, no matter where it is, even if there's a little piece of metal on an item, begins to vibrate.
I thought you said that was the one that Svitlongi was in before.
No, she's in the silver one. So what happens after it? So it begins to vibrate a bit, and this is building anxiety, I imagine, within Irame. And then looking down, I don't know what. Just name an item that would be readily available for you that you could pick up that would be vibrating right now.
Okay, so items that she would be most concerned about vibrating would be both her glasses and her compass. So both of those are magical items.
Oh yeah, it's non-magical only. So
I don't know if that applies. So they might be vibrating, but then the next the next things would be, so she has daggers.
Should be shooting daggers left and right.
readily available that you could see.
The buckle on your pouch.
If anything.
Yeah, the buckle on my pouch, my daggers.
You're in a box, so probably nothing. So you feel these little objects, whatever, start to vibrate on you, but then that's it. Your box unlocks, clicks open, and opens up.
So nothing happens to my daggers?
You wouldn't notice anything.
Oh,
you're
okay.
you're in a chest unless you dig through your pouches while in the chest and pulled one out and looked at it in the darkness and saw. You would then see something, but I can't see you. You know what I mean?
You're just trying to play it in the moment.
Right. Exactly. So Svitlangi, essentially add a character. All metal, non-magical metal objects are rusted to the point of destroyed. Even objects that contain some metal on them are rendered useless.
So you would notice, just not quite yet.
Yeah.
Right. Svitlangi, you're in your box, the silver one with the frost. You feel the air in there. The already stale, barely suffocating air begins to chill. You need to give me a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Wow.
Is this a magical
It's absolutely a magical effect.
so I have advantage against...
Well,
I don't know if that's only for spells. Because I have like a resist magic.
so I would think resist magic. If it pertains to saving throws, you'd be able to apply it.
Well, there we go. You're allowed to apply it.
That's only if it resist magic might just take half damage from...
DM has spoken.
He has spoken. I just, I like to confirm.
Yeah.
Against spells and other magical effects.
Right, what does
So,
it
all
give?
right.
Does it give resistance?
Advantage.
Advantage, okay. Yep. Now, here we go. Advantage on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
DC 15. Oh, my constitution is not that great. Woo! Made it. 17.
Cappy pushes the button again.
Okay, so you take half of this damage.
There you go.
Good thing for my magic resistance.
I rolled 32 cold damage,
Yikes.
so you take half of that.
16.
I could easily survive this. I'm not worried anymore.
All right, Svitlangi, your chest unlocks and opens at that as the crystal air around you, after dealing that damage, it then thaws and just disperses into the air in like a thin mist.
What was the cold damage?
32 total, but he only took 16.
She just gives Copernicus like this darting look.
Yeah, Cappy just has his hands in the air. The classic, shoulders shrugged, hands up, palms facing upward.
Now for the big one. Can we get to this one yet?
All right, let's fucking get it over.
All right, so should I read off what's going to happen, the effects of the trap?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so Zaves, being in the Onyx box. This is actually an interesting one because it's either going to do absolutely nothing at all, or listen to this. You're going to have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. You're going to have to succeed on it, and if you do not, you're going to take 10d6 plus 40 force damage. Right?
Splat.
That's at least 50 points of damage.
Now, that's not it. A creature, or in this case, a Zavril, that is reduced...
Pretty much same thing.
A
Ouch.
creature that is reduced to 0 hit points by this damage turns to a pile of dust, leaving behind whatever gear it was holding or wearing.
Hold on, so
no death saves.
all he
no
has to do is
death
hit
save.
0? He doesn't have to go all the way down to his...
No,
Done.
What the F is that?
Yep.
that's a box.
So, I will say this is a very important Constitution
That's a
saving
dead
throw.
Zavril. That's what that
Oh
is.
my goodness, Zaves, what do you get for bonus to con?
-3.
No, you
Shut the
don't.
fuck
Shut
up.
the front door. Do you got, are you going to do it digitally, or are you going to roll on the
Yes, I'm
table?
gonna do it digitally.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
So we're
That
really
is
seeing it up on the
fancy.
screen.
I would pull it. Are you, wait, are you doing
Are
it
you
right
gonna
now?
do a? Are you gonna do a little monologue first, or
Yeah.
leading up to it? What's Zavril thinking at this moment? You feel something nasty is welling inside of you right now. I don't even know how to describe this effect, but I imagine it's a terrifying feeling. Probably starts with nausea. You know, you start to feel a little sick in your stomach. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever felt as claustrophobic as I do right now. I can sense my impending doom coming, and I'm not certain why.
I don't think we've ever been, in the history of Natty 19, I don't think we've ever been this close to a character death. We've been close.
No, not unless you count our Camp Righteous, but
Right.
Yeah,
we
that
kind of
doesn't
knew
count, that
everybody
doesn't
was
count.
Everybody was
Yeah.
Gladiators.
Yeah, this will be our first official death.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you know, if it happens.
All right, so if I failed the con save here, who's rolling the die?
Damage die?
Yes.
I actually thought about that because I pushed the button, but I think this is DM's duty.
I'm sad to say it is my delegation.
We could
And
let you roll your own damage.
That's so sinister.
I can survive all ones. All right.
So how many hit points
Here.
do you have?
Ooh, good layout. Let's lay it out.
Right now, Zavril has 63 hit points after his wounds.
All right.
Okay.
So there's a chance.
10d6 and you gotta get under...
Under 20, right?
So you're saying there's a chance.
Are you at max... Are you at max hit points?
No.
Which is funny you just referenced Dumb and Dumber, because for some reason, when you're like, I wonder what you're feeling right now, I thought of the part where they were dream driving and the boobs started flashing like headlights. Remember? And the
All
Mack
right.
truck is coming to hit them head on.
Here we go. I'm
That's
putting my faith in the die.
We're on the same wavelength.
All right.
No.
Here we
You're
go.
not.
Nobody else was.
Here we go. Zavril's roll. Oh my god.
Oh
Shit,
my
that is the
fucking
worst
shit.
saving throw
That's the
I've
worst thing
ever
I've ever
seen in my
seen. Ever.
7.
Boys and
Do I
girls. For the first time in Natty 19
You rolled a
history.
fucking
We are-
5.
Lids to these chests open up. Svitlangi, Irame come out. Irame seems fine. Svitlangi seems to have some cold damage on her here and there. She brushes it off.
Irme comes up, 2 thumbs up.
But
Svitlangi's shooting daggers.
Zavril's chest opens up and
You hear screaming.
all right, here we go. 10d6.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Hold on. Was Zavril at full HP?
No.
Sorry,
No.
no.
He
He had
wasn't,
wounds,
no.
and he's got 63 hit points right
He
now.
might live, to be fair.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm doing it on screen. I got 10d6. All right,
Come
are we
on,
ready for
22
this?
or lower. 22 or lower.
22 on a 10d6.
All right,
so basically
ready?
you're
Here
looking at all
we
ones
go.
All ones and twos.
Now.
Yes!
Oh my,
Oh my god!
Take a picture.
Oh my fucking god!
Take a picture of this screen.
Look at all those ones!
Take a screenshot.
Look at all of them!
How do I take a screenshot of this
Control
bullshit?
Control print screen.
Cappy's got it.
Oh, I'm gonna happy cry. Fuck.
All right, now you hear me screaming.
I cannot
No!
believe that he just lived through that.
By what, 1 point?
1 fucking hit point.
22 damage. Look at that. Look at all those ones. 3, 4, 5 ones, a 2, a 3, and 3 fours.
Nothing
What
higher
the
than a 4.
fuck?
Well, good thing you didn't go
I
with my
cannot.
roll.
I can't even
There's
believe
got
it.
to be something I'm missing here.
I was
Like a fucking phoenix
I
from
was
the
look-
ashes.
I was actually looking forward to.
I know.
A
I
new
was so
character?
looking forward to it.
Plus 40?
Plus 40,
40.
so he just took 62
62
points of what kind of damage? Oh, force
Force.
damage.
Force damage.
Oh my god, you guys hear Zavril belt out nasty fucking scream of pain and agony as Zavril, you feel like you're getting crushed from the inside out, but somehow a little shred of life. I don't know what is Zavril fucking thinking about that saved his life just now.
What's he clinging?
What are you
What is he
clinging
clinging
onto?
onto? Get his
I'm
face
sorry,
in
I'm
there.
so in shock I lived.
I'm still in shock. I lived.
I mean, Zavril's thinking about his companions at this point in time. Like, I mean, obviously he doesn't know the extent of what was going to happen to him, but just all the pain that he's fucking experienced ever since he came into this tomb.
Yeah, this tomb is fucking Zavril up.
Yeah, this tomb is fucking Zavril up.
I mean, I will say, dude, I think Zavril knows. I think it's safe to say Zavril knows what almost just happened to him. I think you just had that.
Not to the extent.
You
but
had
I mean,
you have an innate suspicion that you almost just got turned to a
my
pile of
entire
dust.
life force just fucking went away. Like, I went from being fucking all, up and energetic and ready to explore this place to barely being conscious is how I'm picturing it.
So
Like,
yeah.
he's not even gonna rise out of the fucking chest. He's just gonna lay there.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, you guys you don't see any. After you hear that screen bounce throughout the Tomb of Annihilation.
So Zavril, looking up from the chest, sees slowly each of us poke our head
I think that
to look down in.
I think that scream was so loud it probably pierced into like other realities. Honestly, I mean, I'm thinking like Never-Ending Story style. When
That was stressful. K-Way was over there rubbing his forehead like fucking Kit Harington when he read the season finale of Game of Thrones.
All right, so Jesus, I don't even have anything prepped after that. I thought for sure that was it.
I think Copernicus, after hearing all the screaming or the explosions, he takes the crowbar that was in his hand because he was down there working. Remember, right? He had the halogen light set up.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
it
Oh
passed.
yeah, dude, absolutely.
But seeing it turn to that, you said brittle? Crystalline?
It looks very brittle. Yeah, it looks.
He takes a quick glance at it, looks for a weak spot in it, and just smashes
Oh
down.
my God!
Smashes
Copernicus
down
strikes again.
I know! What the fuck, Copernicus?
with the crowbar.
As if we're ready to fucking
fight a
launch
mummy.
into combat.
As you, Copernicus, first off, you're gonna have to give me an attack roll.
Can we do initiative so I can try to heal myself before he hits that?
Yeah,
fucking
we
thing?
can do initiative.
I didn't
At
think
this.
this would start a fight.
Really?
No, I really didn't think it would.
Brain
Natty
violence.
fucking 19. Natty 19 on the attack roll.
Natty 19. So this sarcophagus
Wait, I thought we were doing
shatters.
He told me
Yeah,
attack
I
roll.
did tell him to do an attack
okay.
roll, and you could do initiative now or later, but it's happening.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, I just wanted to throw a heal at myself.
So what? Let's go around the table. Irame, what do you got for initiative?
18.
All right. Svitlangi, what do you got?
10.
10 for Svitlangi. And Copernicus, what do you got?
An 8.
Zaves, you got a 15.
16.
16 for Zaves. All right.
He's gonna sit this one out.
Yeah.
Way to go, Copernicus.
All right, Zaves, let's reflect some wounds now. Let me synchronize.
Use your head, drow.
Irame, how many wounds do you have?
1.
1. Svitlangi, how many wounds do you have?
30. I have 24 hit points. I'm not used to tracking wounds. I'm used to tracking my current hit points.
Yeah, that's what I do too. It's tough.
Which is weird. I
I've
track
adjusted.
wounds.
I've adjusted. I know. So do
Technically,
I think
by
John
the-
does too. I think as well.
I started to ever since I found out that in 5e that's actually the official way to do it. So that's when I started. But I used to do hit points and current hit points. And also, you would also realize at the same time I had started using Fantasy Grounds, which does it by the 5e way, which is wounds in the combat tracker. So it just makes it easier for me. Svitlangi, what's your max hit points? Because I'm showing you at 15 total current hit points right now.
54 is my max.
Okay, and you said you had 39 wounds?
30 wounds.
Oh, 30 wounds, okay. Yeah, it leaves you with 24 hit points. Copernicus, your wounds?
14.
14, that's accurate. Okay.
Total of 54 hit points.
I'm really sorry. I know we had this conversation before we started recording, but did we short rest or long rest?
Shorty.
So an hour?
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't regain my spells. So I don't have dick for spells either. So this is going to go really
Wait,
well.
I thought you got your spells back after a short rest.
I do as a warlock.
No.
You needed 2 hours or something?
4.
Oh,
I need
4
a
hours.
full rest, but a full rest for an elf can be 4 hours.
I can't believe I just launched
that's
us into a combat.
Okay, so let me
I couldn't
describe.
believe it either while you were doing it.
Let me describe what happens.
Well, it was a mummy monkey. I didn't.
Every single room we've come into where we've disturbed the coffin.
But there was no traps like this. I don't know. I thought it was over, and Cappy was just startled with everything happening that he just smashes it.
Let me describe
He
what
needs
happens.
to take brain vitamins.
No.
So,
Think I'm offended.
Good.
You gotta say it like Svitlongi.
actually, Cappy, you got to roll
Have you
damage.
forgotten your brain vitamins, Drow?
Is your brain a pancake? That's what I tell Fox. It's like, do you have pancake for brains? What do you got
do you
for
want here?
damage for the?
Oh shit!
You have to roll damage to see if it actually breaks.
Oh jeez, I didn't even
Well,
think about
it's
that.
got
so
two
he,
hit
has, he
points.
does have a. He did roll a crit, so it's double damage.
It is
right?
double damage.
Ooh,
Iffy.
double.
So don't roll anything less than a 1.
Look at that.
Max damage.
Double sixes.
That's not good. Don't act like it's good.
Great. 20 points of magic slashing. No, wait. This is my pack weapon. It's an improvised.
It's not your pack weapon.
It's an improvised
weapon.
fucking shit weapon.
Yeah.
So it's my crowbar. What's
It
that?
is 1d3, I think. Was it 1d6 for improvised or 1d3?
1d4?
I don't know about you guys, but if I hit you with a crowbar, you're taking at least 1d4 plus 1.
You do get a +1 to your strength mod. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
All right. All right. So 1d4.
Yeah, that's true. Crowbar is about 1d4.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's do it. 1d4 plus 1.
Almost max.
4 and a 3, so 7 plus 1 is 8.
8 total damage. You might not break it. You don't break it, but it damn near comes close. You see, as where you hit it, you see it splinter out as these cracks begin to form within the crystalline case.
And technically, Cappy does have a +1 to his strength anyway, so
Yeah.
that was spot on.
Have you
Nice.
have you taken leave of your senses?
You guys, all you really hear, because he's down below in a 20-foot pit, so you hear something smash and the cracking of like ice. I would describe it as.
Wait for us to collect ourselves, Drow.
I never liked the damn monkey.
Svilangi's drinking a potion of greater healing. How much is that worth?
So nobody's helping Zavril out.
Yeah, I am. But I was gonna. If we went into combat, I was just gonna leave you in that fucking hole and be like, "Don't come out," and maybe drop you a potion.
Yeah, what's the... he should have potions, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I got potions.
Would you
So I
say it
don't
was
know
a
what-
potion of?
I don't
greater
know what they
healing?
are.
Yep.
Bones had to buy them for me because I couldn't access my character.
They were the
in,
tier.
that
They were the
deck.
tier 2. It was a potion of. Where is it? It was a potion of greater
written down.
healing. It was 4d4 plus 4.
Yep.
All right.
4d4 plus 4, huh?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and quaff one of those.
Nice.
Nice roll.
8, 11, 12, 16. Svitlangi recovers all the damage she took from the box.
Almost maxed that right out.
Almost.
13. I did not recover anywhere near.
You should just be happy you're alive. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm kind of disappointed too.
You could come out and die if you'd like.
Right. No, it wouldn't be the same.
So only 2 of you drank a potion.
Well, how many potions do I have left?
I don't know about you, but I have 2 potions of greater healing and 2 elixirs of health. That's what I'm packing.
I want to say
Oh wait, no. There, I see the elixirs of health.
I would do 2 and 2. That's what, like,
That's why I have
yeah.
and 2 remove curse spells, but I think I might only have those.
Yeah, I have 2 lesser restoration, 1 aid, 1 remove curse, and I had the 2 healing potions.
Yeah. I didn't want to take too many potions because I felt like my mage armor was really amped up.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't want to, like, I don't know.
All right, I'm going to quaff the second one.
Oh, Zaril's going for the second pot.
Then Cappy's gonna go for his second swing.
Already?
Oh shit, son! Go big or go home, right?
You don't want to wait for a bless or anything like that?
I'm last in initiative, so.
Yeah.
Are we counting?
Are we doing initiative?
We're not going to start
We already did
initiative.
initiative.
Well, we rolled it, yeah, but we're not in
We
it
rolled
yet.
it just to get it going, but
All right, I
there's
feel
no
a lot
encounter
better
yet. All right.
Stay your hand, Drow. Let us wait for the hunter, and I could bring the blessings of Seth upon us.
What's going on up there? Are any of you hurt?
Yes.
Was that Zavril?
Do we have
Zabril's
to help
going
Zavril up, or can
crawl
he
out
yeah.
of his fucking coffin, still beat down? It's not of your chest anymore. It's essentially a coffin.
How many feet down am I?
20.
Oh, I'm 20 feet?
Zaves, you got the map shared to you?
Yes,
All
I got
right,
it.
all right, excellent. Yes, Copernicus, you are 20 feet down in that pit.
All right. He's going to relax, I think, hearing everyone's chatting up there. And I'll grab the rope and pop my head. I'll scurry up.
Did anyone else feel that force against them?
No, I'm fine. My daggers seem to have disintegrated, but apart from that,
I, too, suffered some effects.
You had rust, Ereme. And you had frost. And you had force. I wonder if that coincides with everything that happened on this level.
yeah, the rust is a lot like the statue, right?
Right.
Where was the force?
Frost or
And the frost?
I don't know.
Force,
Just
yeah.
spitballing.
I just started this theory.
Well, we didn't mess with the fountain, so who knows what would have came out of there. We did have the doomed child. She was kind of a frosty bitch.
No, she was actually a fire bitch.
Oh, she was a
Oh,
bit
she-
fiery.
You had the skull.
In a frosty way.
We had the poison, or the igniting gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
You've got a cracked crystalline sarcophagus. Within it, a Sioux monster-shaped mummy clutching a vile-looking mace.
Do we have
What do
the?
you mean?
Did we keep the weapons from the other?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, we got the key, and then we got the thing from the doomed child. What did we get from the...
was
a
it
scepter.
a staff or a
Staff.
Staff. Okay.
Staff with a snake head.
But also the bear. Did he have a weapon?
No, we didn't take anything.
There's a
from
ring.
The ring, okay.
Yeah, so there was items
From Obalaka, yeah.
Yeah. So as much as I don't want to fuck with this monkey, do we need the items from all of these creatures?
We might. I'm inclined to try to complete all
I
of these
agree.
rooms.
I agree.
But I think we should help Zavril out of his box.
Yep.
I let him sit there for another minute.
Wait, we're just in chests, right? James was the one that was 20 feet in a hole. All right.
Yes. Correct.
Well, he climbed out. I thought I heard him say he
Okay.
climbed out to
Okay.
grab
Yeah.
the hook, so I put him right there. I don't know. Where do you want to be?
So I climbed up towards the boxes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably right in front of Irame is good.
All right.
I'll help her scramble out of the box if she hasn't already.
Are you quite recovered, Hunter?
Yerme, at this point, looking, collecting yourself, you do begin to notice the latch on your satchel. The metal latch is completely rusted to the point where it's unusable. And investigating further, you now notice all of your metal objects that you were carrying are now rendered useless or destroyed.
Money?
Irme's going to.
It's just non-magic metal items.
Oh, that
Not
could be
money?
Yeah,
money.
yeah, that would be coin, right?
Yeah, if you've got any gold on you, I don't know why you would. but
Irme wouldn't care anyway.
Right.
But she does care about her compass.
you don't
so,
use ATMs.
so she quickly reaches feels into her satchel, and amongst all the dust from everything rusting and decaying, she actually panics. She's gonna dump it out, and she grabs a hold of her compass to make sure it's still working.
The compass seems completely flawless still, surprisingly, along with your glasses.
So Irame will take a moment while everybody's kind of gearing up for this fight to find a way to makeshift tie her satchel shut with her compass back in it.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Svitlangi's just waiting till everybody's ready, and right before we smash, she wants to be able to cast bless right before the crystal smashed. So she's just waiting to make sure that Zavril is healed enough to be in the game. Actually, do you need healing, Hunter? How are you?
Yes, I'm still in shock, but healing would be very much appreciated.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a healing word on him, and I'm starting to get low on spell slots at this point. Now you guys might be able to talk me into a long rest. You recover 8 hit points.
All right, well, 2 potions and a healing spell, and I'm finally over half hit points.
I think that's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get, too.
Do you guys hear another crack coming from the direction of the sarcophagus as it begins to splinter further from the fracture?
I think Cappy is kind of lackadaisically holding his packed weapon in his left hand, and then his right hand he's still holding the crowbar, and he's just zeroing in on the sarcophagus to chuck the crowbar down to finish it off, to break it open all the way.
All right, let's see an attack roll.
If everyone's ready.
Yeah, as good as I'm going to get.
All right. What do I get to that for improvised weapon plus? I think it's just a 13.
That's a hit.
Okay. 4 points.
So you went back down there?
No.
Through it.
No.
Oh,
He's standing
okay.
at the top.
Gotcha.
throwing
Sorry.
the
I'm
crowbar
sorry.
down.
I should have been paying attention.
Copernicus winds back and he throws the crowbar down as it makes contact with the crystalline sarcophagus. The rest of it shatters. And as this happens, the mummy within leaps to its feet and lifts the mace. It gives out this like raspy, hollowed cry as it's lifting its mace up. Well, we already rolled for initiative. We're going to start with 2019 is the Sioux monster mummy. The mace held high. You can't help but hear all around you a shuddering scream of terror. Everybody who hears it, give me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Whoa.
No more saving throws.
Jeez.
Within a 30-foot radius, so I think that's everybody.
Is that a magical effect?
It is.
All right.
I believe.
Oh, shit. I got 15. 14 on the die with +1.
21 for Svilangi.
Fuck yeah, dude. Did not think I was going to pass that. I don't think I've ever failed a wisdom saving throw.
Cappy passed it.
Must be nice.
Oh, Zavril. What'd you get, buddy?
A 14.
All right, who passed, who failed? Give them to me.
Did Erme roll yet?
I have Fey ancestry, and I forget what
I think that's old school. I think
Yeah.
that it makes you immune to sleep and charm. Yep.
Okay, I thought so too, but I wanted to make sure. All right.
Yeah, that's old school D&D.
Irme passes with a
They look good.
16.
16 barely passes, but pass nonetheless.
Zaves is the only one that fails.
Zaves, you are overcome with a wave of terror. And
Yeah, no kidding.
and you
No kidding.
so what that means mechanically is you become frightened for 1 minute. While frightened in this way, you must spend your turn trying to move as far away from the mummy as you possibly can. You can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of it. You also can't take reactions. And for your action, you can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents you from moving. So in this case, you can only take the dash and you have to move as far as you can. If you have nowhere to go, then you just cower, and in that case, you can use the dodge action, and that's it. And at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw, ending
All right.
the effect on a success.
All right. Got
All
it.
right, got it. All right.
Yep.
So the
So Zavril's got to run through the spinning blade. No, just kidding.
No, thankfully you're safe because
He's
that's
between us.
Yeah,
yes, I
that's
know.
behind him. I thought about that. I was like, oh, are they going to run into the blade trap? That'd be awesome. All right, so I guess that's, it's 20 feet down. Let me see. It's going to try to... What's its movement?
Oh, it can go already?
Well, it has a...
Initiative.
It's a monkey. I'm certain it can jump out of there.
All right. That's what I'm trying to see. Where the fuck is speed? Nah, it doesn't.
Sorry, it's not a
April.
monkey. It's a Sioux monster.
Zavril in the dark.
I know.
Zavril after dark.
Sounds like a band.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Sounds like a shitty band.
All right, I'm going to be fair and do a acrobatics to climb up. Zavril is about to flee, so he's going to climb up and he's going to swing
What the fuck?
multi-attack. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. No, he's just going to climb up and end turn. Next actor, Arame. Now, you see the Sioux monster act. He raises the Mace of Terror, sends that wave out, and then leaps up with great acrobatic skills onto the same platform that you're on, and he's adjacent to Copernicus and yourself. Oh, this thing has tattered wraps hanging off of it, revealing some of its rotted flesh. Deep inside of its black, hollow sockets, you can see a pin of red, dim light.
All right. So Irame's going to blast this thing with a chromatic orb. She is out of first level spells, so she's going to have to do it at second level, which just means some more damage up in there if she hits.
All right. What kind of orb are you summoning? You could choose the damage, right?
Yes. I'm going to go with fire.
Absolutely. Get those bandages all lit
torch it.
All the frickin' formaldehyde and everything.
Embalming fluid. That's an 18 to hit.
Oh, that's going to hit.
And I actually need one more D8. I only have 3 on me. Thank you. So Irame reaches out, and a ball of fire appears in her hand, and she launches it at the Sioux monster, almost in a panic. Like, she didn't like how quickly that accelerated towards her. And she is going to use some sorcery points to re-roll 2 dies that she only rolled 1s on. It's called Empowered Spell.
Okay.
Try to hit it with a little more damage. Better than 2, so 6. So 6, 11, 13 damage, fire.
13. The Sioux monster mummy is engulfed in fire as Irame hurls her spell. Irame, you see this thing burst into flames. It's whirling around, and through the flames, you see its head just emerge, and it's and this dust flies out of as it's burning.
And with that, Irame is going to use the rest of her turn to move. She's going to get as far away as possible, so all the way to the bottom left or right corner. Well, bottom right would be the furthest.
Opportunity.
Back right.
Oh shit! Am I that close?
You're gonna move out
he's
of
right
the
on us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's right on us.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
me.
would.
Yeah, Irame would know that you're gonna get an attack on you if you try to
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, she'll hold whatever ground she has.
Okay, Irame. It was a
That
good.
message I sent.
It was a really good. Yeah, but I don't think. Oh yeah, you can't take the disengage action.
I
Can
can't,
You?
I have
Only
to dash.
Ah, I like it. Woo, I like it. Okay. What's up?
Pretty sure if you're forced to move, though, you don't take advantage attacks. If you're talking
Why?
about Zavril.
No, you absolutely. He's not.
Why would you? Why wouldn't you?
I'm not disengaging. I'm
Thought I read that
dashing.
somewhere.
So he's gonna get
No,
an
no,
attack
you're right. But in this case, he's not being forced to move. You're talking about like if a blast or a spell.
Yeah, I thought he was terror, so he had to
He's.
go.
Well, yeah, he's running though. He's not being blasted away by like an explosion or something.
Wait a
You know
But
what
the
I mean?
spell is forcing him to move.
No.
Okay.
That's not it.
All right.
That's in the event if you're getting
Yeah, I see.
blasted
I know what
away,
you're saying. Yeah.
just because it's happening so fast. But he's technically just running. Okay, so Zavril, you're up, buddy. I only get 1 attack on an attack of opportunity, so that's okay.
Oh God, get me away from that thing! As I back up into the corner.
Yeah, you guys see Zaril's face is contorted with fear. And as you go to flee, this thing is kind of frenzying through the flames. They're about flickering and dying out, but they're still there, fresh. And he wails at you with a rotted claw. Armor class 13.
That's a miss.
Nice.
Misses you frantically through the burning flames. And
I dash so quickly.
Yep, next up is Svitlongi.
Okay, Svitlongi is going to, with her long fingers, caress the serpentine bracelet on her wrist. And her eyes kind of start to roll into the back of her head.
Ew.
And get replaced by the serpentine eyes. And she is going to invoke the Curse of the Serpent. She gets this 3 times per long rest through this bracelet. It's a magic item. And that will give the mummy a disadvantage on saving throws.
Disadvantage on saves, alright.
That is solid. We're going to need that.
And then she's going to step right behind the drow to get a little bit closer, drawing her whip as she's moving.
Okay. Next up is Copernicus Hart. You are pinned between a rotting Sioux monster mummy, an Irame, and a Svitlongi.
And a 20-foot drop down
And a
to
20-foot.
its old resting place. I'm shoved right to the front of it here. Real quick, an action to don a shield, right?
Okay. Yes, it is an action to don a shield.
So we're going to bypass that because he was dual wielding the crowbar and the packed weapon.
Okay.
So instead, he will begin casting, because from his newfound time with Day Nocturne, he's picked up these new spells since we leveled up. Like a necromantic energy starts washing over the monkey, and he hopes this works. He's going to cast Blight. You have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What's up?
Does Blight work on undead?
We're going to find out. Constitution saving throw
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage. I'm pretty sure it's going to work.
I got a 13.
No, I think you fail because I'm a 14 DC save.
Yep. So what happens?
8d8.
8d8 points of
8d8
damage.
necrotic damage.
Because is it undead?
It's a mummy. So yes.
The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Yeah, I think you would know that if the spell says it on the card.
That's why I didn't. That's why I went with Magic Circle, and I forgot about the casting time.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
He laughs.
Rewind.
8d8 of immune damage.
I tried to.
All right.
Nice try, half drow.
If you're a full drow, you would have known.
Oh, wait a second. Was my new save at the beginning or end of my turn?
End of your turn.
Get on it.
Get on it while we doing this. I don't know why
I
I'm
would have
southern.
passed.
I hate that when you have a good idea and then it's
Yeah.
like, fuck. My Magic Circle did that.
All right, so yeah, Zaves, you managed to overcome the frightened condition with a 19. I see. Okay.
So it's Cappy's turn, or
It's still your turn. Yeah.
All right. So rewind. So Cappy has the packed weapon in the left hand, and the right hand where he was holding the crowbar. Summons up his Shadow Blade. Bonus action to summon the blade, and then he's going to attack with the packed weapon.
Okay.
That is a 17 on the die for
Nice, nice,
a
nice,
25.
That's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit.
That will be 10, 12 points. Magic slashing.
All right, you got him bloodied.
That was quick.
As you whip through, you see some more bandages falling, fluttering away, landing on the tile floor behind him.
Suspiciously easy.
It always is.
All right,
Wait till it goes.
next
I know.
up. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, he's still with you. He is still with you. He's coming in hot with a multi attack at Copernicus Heart. Well, let me see here. He does get a multi-attack, but it does say he can use his dreadful glare and also make one attack.
I wish I had a dreadful glare in real life. That would bring
Wait.
me joy.
Are you sure you don't?
No, I think he's just going to go in with just these rotting fists at Copernicus. He's angry that you just slashed him, and he's angry that he got burnt to shit too, but you're kind of...
I'm a few steps up.
There with Day Nocturne and with my Shadow Blade. Bring it on.
All right, first rotting fist comes in at armor class 16,
That's a miss. Deflected.
and the next one is armor class 20.
That'll be a hit.
It's going to be a hit. So, what is going to happen here? All right, I guess first of all,
I'm so glad that Svitlangi wasn't in the rust box.
Yeah.
it's going to be...
Her armor would have been trash.
So it's going to be 10 necrotic damage.
Oh, wait a minute. Got resistance to that, don't I?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take that, man.
Scale mail +1 resistance to necrotic damage.
So you take
That's
So
what I
half-
got from
half
the
damage.
merchant.
so you take half of that.
So what was that? 10? So 5? Did you say I take 10 necrotic damage?
Did I say 10? So I don't like. I should
Yes.
roll on the screen.
You said
Well,
10.
don't you have
You
the
did
die?
say 10.
I only
I
have,
heard
I
it.
only have 2 though, so
I
I, had
heard
to
it.
roll. It was 3d6,
It was
and
10.
I had to re-roll.
Alright, so I
okay,
take
so you
5
take 5
necrotic.
necrotic damage.
But hold on. Remember, that removes from your max hit points.
So, and in this case, if you do take this damage, you must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. So let's resolve that. DC 12.
That's easy.
Yeah,
I thought the
a
death curse
+1.
made it always
it's the
permanent.
no. The death curse makes loss of max hit points permanent, but not all. The case is not all necrotic damage removes max hit points.
Okay, roll's coming in.
Good clarification.
17 on the die.
That's a
Looking
pass.
good.
Okay, so you feel something. You feel this this darkness fall over you, but you're able to shrug through it and resist the mummy's curse.
You already know the darkness all too well.
Was that your Cappy voice? That was a good attempt.
She went,
Me. I already know the darkness all too well, mummy monkey.
mummy monkey.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, and I got some bad news.
You always come.
For me?
No, so that 5.
You always come with the bad news after like the good shit's happened.
Well,
We're all happy.
it's good and bad. Well, it's normal and bad. That DC 12 Constitution saving throw would have actually been worse, but so you actually do take 5 max hit point damage. from
What?
that.
Even though I passed?
Yeah, you resisted the
It
curse.
could have been 10.
Yeah,
Well,
it would've-
no, it would have been a lot worse than 10. It would have been. Oh, I'll save that. I don't want to give that
So-
away.
So you lose 5 permanent hit points.
I lose 5. So my max hit points is now 49.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, poor you.
Dude, that's like losing a level. That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
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 That's
That
big.
is huge.
Oh, you're only
What?
level 6 over
He's
there.
a melee character,
Sucks to
too.
you.
I know Irmi's over there like, but he's a melee character.
Yeah, he's in it. In the shit all the time. Well, I am too now that we're stuck in these eensy bitsy shitsy rooms.
The hilarious thing is, well, no, I guess you hit a 20, right? Yeah, you hit a 20 on that hit. You would have hit me regardless. All right, cool.
Yeah, the saving throw is in addition to that. So you managed to pass that. Just be thankful that you passed that. Let me put it that way.
Both of them.
Both of them. All right, so that was his turn. He used 2 attacks. Next up is going to be Irame. You see Copernicus where that thing lashed at him. You see Copernicus' life force drain from him. Almost in slow motion. You can see it with your elfin
I
eyes.
think it was in his left shoulder.
Copernicus is just a little more pale than usual.
It's a little white for a drow.
Irame's gonna stick to the chromatic fire orb and try to hit that thing again.
Copernicus
She completely
Jackson.
ignored him.
I don't get the reference.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
'Cause he
okay.
had his skin paled,
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
No, I was thinking
I
Stonewall
apologize
Jackson.
for the terrible joke.
Ooh, I'm re-rolling that.
How many rerolls you get?
18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Is that a 7 on here? Or a 1?
That's a 7.
Okay. 15. 21. 22. 22 fire damage.
I wonder why she only has shit points.
Yeah. 22 fire damage is enough to destroy the mummy
Get the
as it bursts into flames.
Oh man, I wanted to do something.
Cappy catches the mace as it drops,
Cappy catches the mace.
and the music goes
Is
up.
anyone else going for
Right.
a
Should we do, like,
reaction?
little dex off.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that's an auto pass.
I would certainly say anybody within. Well,
I'd say Irme or Cappy.
I'd say Irme or Cappy, since they're both adjacent. Irme, are you going to attempt to catch the mace? You and Cappy both going to attempt the mace catch as it's falling.
Yeah. Well,
Do a dex off.
Is this just a straight roll with your dex modifier?
Yeah, see who gets highest.
Yeah. Got you. 16?
8.
Cappy pushes her out of the way, gracefully grabs.
Out of the way, Peck.
That's fine. I just killed it. It's cool. You got that.
Copernicus catches the mace before it falls to the ground, and something
That's a bad idea.
happens.
Oh yeah, he's already possessed.
Can you be twice possessed?
No. I'm hoping it'll scare off Obalaka.
He could be thrice possessed.
Copernicus. Now, you guys witnessing this, you're not really going to see much other than Copernicus kind of being locked in this weird, confused struggle. And Copernicus, you are once again taken.
So he wouldn't look any different than normal.
He might be staring off, you know.
Well, just real quick before you roll into this, I'm pretty sure Cappy went for that because I had a feeling it was going to be some kind of possession, and he wouldn't want that to happen to Irme.
You return to that inner space as you see the Sioux monster emerge from the darkness, and behind you is Obalaka.
What?
And boom, a Pokemon pet battle ensues.
I was thinking of clowns to the left of me, jokers on the right. Here I am.
Immediately, the Sioux monster begins full charge towards you, and Obalaka, she stands behind you firm. I will handle it from here, young one. And she lunges forward, and they just begin wrestling.
That is awesome.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, you're just watching.
The energy I project, I guess, is for Obalaka to win. You know, like, Cappy's rooting for Obalaka. Hates the Sioux monster. Give me my life essence back, you damn monkey.
Yeah, so as this battle is ensuing, bright flashes are just of all various colors. It's quite the spectacle. And then it all kind of goes bright, and you hear this ringing in your ears. And then, as the light fades, the Sioux monster rises up from the floor. Greetings.
What'd you do with Obalaka?
Obalaka has no place here. Continue onward. It is about time we are free of this place.
You must be Wongo.
We see him. Do we see him talking? Is he talking out loud?
Yeah, he is talking out loud.
Resist those spirits, you fool, drow.
And we'll see you next time on the 9019 podcast.
Okay, that's how you're gonna play this shit.
Copernicus is possessed.
How many possessions can one half drow have?
Like a magnet.
Spirit.